This is one of my favorite topics and it never gets old. The zombie apocalypse. Okay, let's be real first and foremost and say that a zombie apocalypse is not really likely. Although I heard certain strains of rabies, if they were like modified, you could kind of have what could be considered zombies in humans. But anyway, it would take somebody like tampering with genetics, all that stuff, for a zombie apocalypse to actually start. To be honest with you, the thought of something or someone thirsting for my flesh to the point where they would try to tear it apart and eat it is really gruesome and it's really scary. But honestly, what's more scary than that is the unknown. We're talking about the disease strains that are out there where you don't know if you're going to get sick. It's just in midair. It's an epidemic. Everybody's getting it. Stuff like that is really scary and you really can't escape it. It is also more likely. With that said, though, the idea of a zombie apocalypse is frightening. In the same breath, I would like to be one of those survivors. It's kind of like an interesting journey. However, I would barricade myself in a house in the middle of a grass field where you could see in miles in every direction. The house would have barricaded windows, and I'd make sure that at night there wouldn't be any light escaping the house. Also, you'd have to worry about noise control and everything. But, you know, if those guys, they want to start clawing at the windowsills and everything, it's going to be real tough. It's going to be reinforced. It's going to be super screws. And I'm going to have some awesome guns. Like, we're not talking Call of Duty guns, obviously. Let's be real. Come on, guys. I'm not going to have a ray gun, although that would be pretty cool. Anyway, the house would be a great idea. However, there are more secure places like NORAD, you know, those underground government facilities where they got the huge iron doors and they've got armies, soldiers, and everything shooting at the zombies that are hoarded around the place, but there's no way to get in. Oh my god, especially NORAD. They don't even need the army troops or whatever. You just shut the door, nobody's getting out or getting in. And from what I heard, it's got like some underground caverns where you could go canoeing, you know, all that stuff. So fun, right? To be underground and not see sunlight. Or maybe we could go for like an above ground military compound. Although I see that being overtaken. It depends on what type of zombie you got. If you got those smart zombies and those fast zombies, you know, that's not a good place. They're going to get in and they're going to overtake them. Could you imagine smart zombies, like zombies able to drive cars and stuff? Oh my god. Zombies that would be able to swim. Like, I would like to be on a deserted island in the middle of the ocean. No zombies are getting to me, and it doesn't matter. I could be, you know, as long as I have the necessities to survive, and I have my family with me. Now, that's one thing you have to think about. If you have kids, it's going to be harder to survive a zombie apocalypse. How do you do it? How do you make sure that your kids are protected? That's a scary thing right there. I don't know what I would do. They're slow. And they're noisy at the wrong times. Not to say that I don't love the little, you know, pudgers, whatever you call them. But you really need to think of how you're going to defend them. And that's why you need to be in a place like NORAD or a deserted island. If there was a zombie apocalypse, one thing I would take advantage of, so long as there wasn't zombies all over, is that I would just have some serious road rage. I'd be like, oh, there's no laws, no cops to pull me over if I'm going really fast. I mean, I wouldn't do it to the extent where I'm going to get myself killed, but I would like to test out, you know, some speed barriers, etc., you know? Not do wicked turns, though. Oh my god, I would be too scared about wicked turns. But stuff like that, and maybe if I had the courage, I could try flying. I don't know. That's kind of scary. I don't have any pilot experience, nothing, but it would be cool to be in a helicopter or, you know, try out all the fancy gadgets and toys that are left behind, being one of the only survivors. Which is lonely, but it's cool at the same time. You know, to rid the world of the people that are annoying. I'm not saying that everybody's annoying. My listeners here are probably not annoying, but you know who is annoying. And you know that life would be better without those annoying people. Anyways, guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have anything you would like to tell me about the zombie apocalypse, just comment. Let me see. Maybe I'll give you my response and say, well, that's a good idea. Or, what if you did this? Anyways, guys, have a great day, as I will too. Pieces!